Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with evening news. The headlines. State government limits public gatherings, issues fresh SOPs for persons entering the state. Mon backs National Award for E-Governance 2020-21. Centre reviews preparedness status of oxygen infrastructure with states, union territories amid surge of COVID-19 cases. An election commission announces assembly polls schedule for 5 states. As the number of COVID-19 cases are rising fast in several parts of the country, we appeal to our listeners to be vigilant and get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. As the new Omicron variant of coronavirus is causing concern, please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800345-0019. And now the news in detail. The state government, while issuing fresh SOPs today in view of preventing spread of COVID-19, has limited all public gatherings to 200 persons, subject to all participants being asymptomatic and fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Night curfew stands imposed from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. with effect from 9th January. Other places of entertainment and recreation areas have been permitted to open with 50% capacity. Any person entering the state above 12 years of age, including those fully vaccinated, shall be required to carry a negative COVID-19 test report done through RT-PCR, TrueNAT, CP-NAT, with the swab given for testing not earlier than 3 days of the date of arrival. The state government also suspended offline classes for up to classes 8 till 31st January. It further stated that any student of class 9 and above who have completed 15 years of age shall be allowed to take admission or regular classes only if he or she has taken at least the first vaccination dose. Mon District Administration backed National Award for E-Governance 2020-21 during the 24th National Conference on E-Governance organized by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, Government of India in Hyderabad yesterday. The district backed silver under Category 6 for use of information and communication technology in the management of COVID-19 scheme. The project, titled Technology in Aid to Administration, was headed by Deputy Commissioner Mon Thawasilanke and Mon STO Vinit Kumar and Ilika Zumomi. The DC earlier said that the project was initiated to reduce hardships and inconvenience of public while enforcing COVID-19 appropriate behavior. The project increased effectiveness of administration and keeping people safe from COVID. The district devised technologies like use of online e-pass portal, geofencing to monitor movement of those under quarantine, contact tracing, using deep machine learning and predictive analytics, web portal for management of quarantine centers and tracking of quarantined people, and use of online web platform to address grievances of people. The Centre reviewed the preparedness status of the entire spectrum of oxygen infrastructure, including PSA plants, oxygen concentrators, and oxygen cylinders and ventilators with states and union territories. Union Health Secretary chaired a high-level meeting for timely and effective management of COVID-19 pandemic through a video conference, underlining the challenge posed by increasing number of COVID cases across the country with a focus on Omicron. Union Health Secretary emphasized that it is the primary and critical responsibility of states and union territories to ensure all oxygen equipments till the field level at all health facilities is tested and kept in a functional state to meet any emergent situation. States and UTs were urged to ensure full and optimal utilization of emergency response and health system preparedness package Phase 2 funds through daily reviews. Election Commission today announced the assembly polls schedule for Goa, Punjab, Manipur, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Announcing the poll schedule in New Delhi, Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra said Uttar Pradesh will go to polls in 7 phases from 10th February to 7th March. Voting for Punjab, Uttarakhand and Goa will be held on 14th February in a single phase. Manipur will vote on 27 February and 3rd March in 2 phases. Counting of votes will be held on 10th March. A total of 690 assembly constituencies in these states will go to polls this time. Chandra said that as COVID cases soared in view of Omicron variant, EC held meetings with Union Health Secretary and Home Secretary, experts and health secretaries of states. After taking these views and ground situation, the Commission decided to announce polls with safety norms in place. All polling stations will be equipped with COVID mitigation facilities, and number of booths have also been increased. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya said that over 2 crore children between the age group of 15 to 18 years have been administered the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. He said this achievement has been made within a week of the start of the vaccination drive for children. He said vaccination of children is going on in a rapid manner across the country. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry also said more than 150 crore 61 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. More than 90 lakh 59,000 doses were administered in the last 24 hours. A total of 3,071 cases of Omicron have been reported in the country so far. Out of the total Omicron cases, Maharashtra has reported 876 cases, followed by Delhi with 513, Karnataka with 333 cases, and Rajasthan has reported 291 cases. Union Health Ministry said till now 1,203 people have recovered from the infection. Minister Piyush Goyal has said that no stone will be left unturned for the growth of livelihood in handloom and handicrafts. Goyal today reviewed the functioning of the Ministry of Textiles, its autonomous bodies and public sector undertakings under its administrative control in New Delhi. During the meeting, implementation of schemes in these sectors were discussed in details. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Goyal said that there was an urgent need to link weavers and artisans through e-governance platform and leveraging technology. He emphasized that the weavers and artisans should be assisted in marketing their produce through all platforms like Delhi Hut, Urban Huts, and Handloom Hut. Goyal advised the officials to focus on sustainability in textile sector. And in local sports, the Sovil Nekal emerged as champion of the 7th Nagaland Open Picheta Championship 2021 organized by Dragovan Club Viswema at Arkhill, Viswema Village under Kohima district today. Mary Holkin in second position, Kelenguto Nalyo and Vivo Hoto Sotu in third and fourth position respectively. Picheta, a traditional game, requires players to throw thin bamboo sticks from a set distance to compete among the participants. A total of 72 participants took part in the event from different communities for the championship. Meanwhile, an indigenous game for the women folk was also introduced for the first time, called Toru Kekera Championship 2022. In the competition, a total of 4 teams with 10 participants from each khel of the village competed for the championship. Zeri Khel took the first position, followed by Bavoma Khel in second. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. State government limits public gatherings, issues fresh SOPs for persons entering the state. Mon backs National Award for E-Governance 2020-21. Centre reviews preparedness status of oxygen infrastructure with states, union territories amid surge of COVID-19 cases. An election commission announces assembly polls scheduled for 5 states. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.